A spark ignites and starts to burn. Through endless realms, no way to return. From crimson skies to wastelands torn. Myth and legend where stars are born. A million paths collide in the haze. Echoes of heroes lost in the maze. Planes walking the multiverse. Through chaos and time we immerse. Legends rise and fade like sparks. Across the void we leave our marks.
They added like 3 times the amount of weaponry available in this vault. So they set it up so the tensions would be very high. And then at the same time, there was a parallel cloning project that was going on, focused on, obviously, can you guess the name of the guy it was focused on?
Gary!
Yeah, you got it, buddy. You got it. So each of the Garys was grown in a lab, and there was some kind of defect in them that made Garys immediately hostile to anybody who wasn't a clone. And
Right.
they just kept making them. So they made like 50 some odd Garys to the point where their observation rooms were overcrowded with them. So what happened was, as they go along, they dealt with escalating violence. So somewhere up in the mid 50s, one of the Garys actually injured one of the doctors. So they started talking about destroying the extra clones to make room for further tests, and they basically just obviously treated the Garys as completely disposable. So you've got like, yeah, I know, it's honestly, it's insane. Like, I would say that it's kind of impossible to think about the fact that there would be scientists willing to do this, but there are people who are missing fundamental parts of their humanity.
Whispers crawl through the cracks like spiders in the dark. Secrets slither, shadows dance, they leave a bitter mark. Lies wrapped tight like silk spun thin, choking the morning air. The truth you chase, it runs away. Hiding where you dare, in the heat of the night, where the fire burns cold. The answers you seek are stories untold, shaped by the light.
Listen. After everybody calms the fuck down.
Is anybody alive coming out of the movie theater? Or just dead people?
Just blood and body parts.
All right, well, I'm going to try to go in again. And if I go back in time, I'm going to shoot the lock a few more times and see if it works.
All right, yeah, throw me a D20.
I've got a 3.
So you go in, and this time the force is more pronounced. It's more pronounced. It flings you back around a minute later. So you can feel the whiplash. It hits your neck, it hits your back. It's like you're almost trying to go through plexiglass. And the people going in, you're in the situation, you're just coming around the front, and people are going in, the door is closing. A minute later, the whole thing happens all over again.
Can I try to run in and get in there before the door closes and just force my way through? Or am I too late?
Yeah, it's too late. So it flings you back the moment that you're coming back around.
All right,
Boom, boom, let the hollow idols fall.
members deserve much better than we know about Tilly Norwood, and we're heavily monitoring the situation. Like, you guys are unfucking believable. You know that. You're supposed to fight on behalf of us. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be representing everybody here. I realize you can't have a crystal ball and you can't think 20 steps ahead. But you're supposed to have that clairvoyancy. You're supposed to think somewhat ahead. That's the whole fucking point.
One.
That's the whole point. You're supposed to foresee of problems in the future and try to stop them. That's why you have a collective bargaining agreement. That's why you went back and forth with the studios. That's why it was one of the longest acting strikes in history.
This is the LP shop, doors are open wide, so come on inside. Find a little piece of history and come alive, turn it up, let your story spin. Every scratch, every song pulls you back in. At the LP shop, doors are open wide.
As a kid, learning to play guitar, I used to put the album on, not this album. There's a Fraley's Comet. It's called Live Plus One, and he opens with this song. And I used to learn. I would try and figure it out and play along to the album. I loved this song. And my buddy, who was a drummer, who I still keep in contact with, he learned all the drum parts on this song as well, with that drum solo in the middle.
So I'm guessing you're like a big fan of the song. Tell just let's go into it. What did you like about the song?
Well, I mean, of course, first off, it's guitar driven.
Yeah.
Vocally, Ace doesn't push any barriers.
No.
But he's got a certain execution and a way he enunciates and the way he sings that I've always been attracted to. He's not the greatest singer in the world.
No.
I don't think he ever claimed to be. But there's just something cool.
And this crew, paint on my face, just to move. We are Yu-Gi-Oh! Club for life, mark it on my skin. That sign from the campfire glow at night to the screen right in your eyes. Original stories, wild and true. You can feel them cut right through. Bring that spark straight to you. Every drop, every view. Must see TV. Join the tribe, cross the line. Yu-Gi-Oh! Club for life. Say the word, you're inside. Must see TV. From the cave to the timeline. Yu-Gi-Oh! Club for life. Raise your hand. That's the sign. That's the sign. Shouting names side by side. When the came-in calls, we rise. Hear that thunder in our cry. From the first beat, we commit. Once you're in, that's it. I'm the man who we left. Whole world watching this. Must see TV. Join the tribe, cross the line. You're your club for life. Hey. Say the word, you're inside. Must see TV. From the cave to the timeline. You're your club for life. Hey. Once you're in, I'll get them for life. Call it out, hey. I'll go, never doubt. I'll go, side by side, hey. You get club for life. For life. For life, hey. Must see TV. Join the tribe, cross the line. You get club for life, hey. Say the word, you're inside. Must see TV. From the cave to the timeline. You get club for life, hey. Once you're in for life. Whispers crawl through the cracks like spiders in the dark. Secrets slither, shadows dance. They leave a bitter mark. Lies wrapped tight like silk spun thin, choke in the morning air. The truth you chase, it runs away. Hiding where you dare. In the heat of the night, where the fire burns cold, the answers you see are stories untold. Shaped by the light, they scatter and hide. In the heat of the night, there's nowhere to confide.
Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of D&D Storytime Clue. We apologize for the intro, the queue up. We have to get another converter. It's compressing the file for some weird reason.
File's too big and too powerful.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what's happening because it did it well for all the other files, right?
All the other files were smaller. This one's like 13 minutes.
But all the other files are 13 minutes. All the new files are 13 minutes.
Except for these, they're the last two we've done.
No, the other files are 13 minutes.
No, I mean the old ones.
Yeah.
Before this.
Yeah.
The new intro.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, we welcome Tracy. Tracy, how's it going?
It is good. I'm excited for another whirlwind adventure in the land of
Enigma.
In the land of must-see TV.
Yeah. So
yeah,
we're
very excited.
We're going to introduce. What? Go on.
Oh, I was going to say, even though the end of the last test. Hello.
Yeah. You're all good. You're good.
Yeah, even though the end of the last episode was frustrating and terrifying, and my character has no idea what to do next, but that's all right.
So we're going to help you a little bit. We're going to introduce a new mechanic. I have a mechanic in my back pocket, right? I have a pocket in this caveman suit. So we're going to introduce... Yeah. We're going to introduce the even flow stack. So what the even flow stack is, anytime you want to see if you're hot or cold to cracking the case, you can take a chip off the stack. Anytime you want to see if you're close to solving the case, like hypothetical, if you're like, okay, I think this is what's going on, and you just walk me through it, and then at the end, I can say you're hot or you're so cold.
Okay.
But just know the corruption dice number that we roll will go up.
Oh, so it's a trade-off.
Yeah.
It's like I get a little bit of knowledge, but in exchange, I'm actively making the world a worse place.
Maybe. You don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. Woof. Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. So, without further ado, last time on D&D Clue.
Can I do this?
Yeah.
So last time, our private investigator Drizzy was on his way to the movie theater when suddenly the doors were locked and there was a sound of screaming and blood and guts started pouring out. And every time he tried to run in through the door, this force field threw him back in time by a few minutes. So he went around and tried shooting the bolt of the back door to unlock it with his gun. And for whatever reason, it just wasn't doing a thing. Until finally the police showed up and they were like, oh, well, we don't want anybody here from... He was like, should you call someone from Clue? By this point, he was inside. Everybody's dead, and there's a blank, fuzzy screen, which makes no sense. So then he goes outside, and the police are like, don't bring anyone from Clue. We hate those guys. So naturally, our inspector calls Clue, and they say, oh, well, we're actually not allowed to come unless we're called. So our inspector decides to pretend that he was called, and I, Drizzy, go inside.
Well, you heard the name of Clue, and then that was your in.
Oh, yeah. So then I go in flashing my badge, pretending that someone called me. I go in with a couple of cops, and I tell them, like, don't sit down. Don't look at the screen. We're in a hot situation. So the first thing that one of them does is to sit down and then immediately die a horrible death.
Yeah.
Which was terrible. Meanwhile, Drizzy goes up to Tracy goes up to the projector room. There's no projector. The projector's gone. So what's projecting on the screen? The answer is nothing. The screen is projecting itself. So then he calls down to the other cop to come up, but the other cop has meanwhile started looking at the screen and then also dies a horrible death.
Yeah.
The front door is locked. So now he's trapped alone with two dead cops, and the screen is still going fuzzy, but he notices that if he throws something in the screen, it gets absorbed. So he goes behind the screen and writes a little note that says, who are you and what do you want? He puts it in the front of the screen. The screen shoots him out the back and hits his head against the wall. He wakes up all drowsy, and suddenly the screen shows him, but with glowing blue eyes going, hey, come closer,
come
buddy.
Here. Yeah,
and he's like, oh, this is not what I signed up for when I went to go see the movies today.
Yeah. So we pick up with that. The image... Oh! Before we pick up with... we'll do growls at the end. We'll do growls. So, the image on the screen... The image on the screen... Come here. So what do you do? I'll throw it over to you. It's all you, buddy.
Woof. So I'm gonna keep my eyes sort of down because I don't want to look directly at it. I want to be peripheral because, those cops looked directly at it and died. So I'm gonna stay peripheral vision. I'm gonna look just to the side of it, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna roll for persuasion, and I'm gonna say, I'll come closer when you tell me what the hell is going on here.
So roll for it.
Okay. Which side is it? I've got a 6. Do I have a plus to that? 6 plus 3. I've got a 39.
Oh, you are so lucky. You are so fucking lucky. So the the image, the eyes glow brighter, and he goes, "Come closer, so-called gumshoe."
I don't like that he knows who I am. So I say, listen, you know who I am, but I don't know who you are. This is not fair. You need to tell me who you are.
I don't have to sell you anything. You know who I am. I am you.
All right, you're clearly not me. I'm standing right here. I don't know what you're trying to do. I am here. You are in the screen. I am not in the screen. So I call bullshit on that one.
So he turns, empty chair, and he writes something on it, and he flicks it down, and he goes, "If that is the case, then what is beside you?"
I am gonna very slowly reach my hand to my demon gun that Clue gave me, which I believe is still set to anti-demon setting because it just feels, whatever's happening feels demonic. So I'm just gonna, very casually put my hand on it as I look very slowly and carefully towards the empty chair beside me.
There is a note on the chair.
Well, it was a little less intimidating than I thought. I try to read the note without touching it. I don't want to touch it. I just want to look at it and read it.
Dracy, it says. And the entity on the screen takes the letter and he holds it up. And it also says Dracy.
Okay, very impressive. You know my name, and you can teleport things. But I'm still... This is not me. This is not kosher. Okay, so if you're me, then why did I kill all of these people? Because that's not the sort of thing that I, Dracy, would do.
I did not kill these people.
So who did?
That is for you to solve, gumshoe, or die.
Sorry, the or die part. Can I just have a little clarification on that? Why am I gonna die?
And he doesn't say anymore. He just keeps looking at you.
Okay, entity of Dracy. So I have to figure this out. Clearly you know something. Can you give me some hints here? Who's killing these people? What's happening? What's going on?
He doesn't. He said, "Oh, Gumshoe, you pride yourself on being a detective, and you want me to give you the answer you seek."
I'm going to try something here. I'm going to roll for intimidation. I'm going to pull out my demon gun, and I'm going to say, you know what this is? This is the kind of gun that turns entities into sawdust, and I'm going to shoot it right at you through the screen if you don't start talking.
So you're going to roll, and Mossy, you're going to roll. Give me a d20.
17.
So he says, he laughs, he goes, "You call yourself a
detective. You try it. You don't even know the game you are playing.
So I'm gonna keep the gun trained on him.
Okay.
So what do you suggest I do, Mr. Blue Eyes?
That would be too easy, wouldn't it?
And I say, don't make me walk into that screen and give you a talking to.
He doesn't say anything.
All right, well, I mean, I don't really know what's going on here, so but I guess I'm
Do you
just
want
gonna.
to use the even flow stack?
Yeesh, woof. I'm gonna start slowly walking with my eyes sort of
Okay.
peripheral, with my
So
gun
no.
trained on the screen until I get closer, until I'm very close to the screen, but with my gun still on the screen, and I'm just gonna see if he kills me on my way up. First of all.
No, he doesn't do anything.
Okay. So I'm gonna use one of these Evan stacks.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna ask it. I think I have to go. I think I have to
No,
walk
you.
through the
So the
screen.
even stack, how it works is you say out of game, like so out of world. You ask me a question, either hot or cold, or you have a theory that you want to give out, and then we'll remove a chip from the stack, and we'll give you some answers here.
Okay. But the corruption dice of the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so my hot or cold question is,
Okay.
walking through the screen to enter into whatever is on the other side of this screen. Hot or cold?
So what's your question?
Should I walk through the screen?
Should I walk? So it doesn't really work like that. It's you give me your theory on what's happening, or you say, am I hot or cold?
Okay. So my theory is that some kind of dark magic has turned the screen of the cinema into a portal, and that I can run around for days looking for evidence on this side, but it's not going to turn up anything. If I want answers, I have to walk through this screen, which is now a portal, into the whatever demonic realm is on the other side, and that's
so
what
you want to know if this is black magic. So you remove
I want to know. I want to know if I should be walking. Really, like, I'm about to walk through this screen and potentially die. So really, what I want to ask is, will I die if I walk through the screen? That's kind of. But my theory is that I now have to walk through the screen.
So your theory, let's just say if this is obviously this is black magic. So are you going
definitely
to
some
die?
kind of black magic?
I am going to say you're neither hot or cold. I'm going to say you're lukewarm. So no, probably not. I say probably because things could happen. So,
well, I don't know if that helps. Fair. All right. So I'm now right next to the screen with my gun trained on this.
Okay.
And I'm going to say to the screen, what happens if I walk right into that screen right now?
So you're right up to it.
Yeah.
You're right up to the screen.
I'm a couple feet back.
How many feet back?
Like 7.
Oh, okay. That's good. Yeah, the screen doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna fire a blast of my gun at the entity through the screen.
All right, do it. Give me a d20 for aim.
Oh, I've got a 4, which with my bonus is uh okay, hang on. Where's my dexterity here? Oh, well, okay, so with my dexterity added, which is 7, because I'm a dexterous individual, technically speaking, that's an 11.
Okay, roll. You want to give me some damage?
Yes. What do I roll
Give
for
me
damage?
a d20. Give me a
D20?
d20. Just roll. No. Yeah, give me a d20. This is gonna tell me a lot here.
I've got actually a 17.
All right, so you fire into the screen. It goes, and then a minute later, those bullets come whizzing by your head and hitting chairs in behind you.
Damn it. Probably should have saved those bullets. All right. Does the entity show any sign of taking
the
damage?
entity's gone. The entity's gone.
Oh, so what's on the screen now? Just the empty room?
This the theater, the empty theater.
I'm gonna walk back up to the screen and just poke it and see if my hand goes through.
All right. You poke it and immediately you get sucked through. The force just it goes.
Whoop. Okay. Here we are.
Yeah. And you get plopped in a room covered. You splash in a room covered in a pool of blood. So you like, and there's like a blood is just washing your face. It smells really bad, by the way. And there in that room is the film projector.
This does not make sense. Okay, perception check. What? So there's a lot of blood. There's a film projector. Is there any? I've still got my gun out. Is there anything I can see in this room?
Give me a d20.
I've gotten 11.
11. It's a room. It's roughly lit. There's a big old film projector. It's spinning. It's spinning film. You can see the movie playing. Blood Hunters. The Gumshoe. And no one's there.
All right.
But you can see like ancient writing on the walls as well. Ancient writing.
Huh. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move out of whatever. I don't want to be in front of the projector. I'm gonna sheath my demon gun, pull out my revolver, and shoot the projector in the face.
All right.
Projector. I'm gonna kill it.
Do you want to roll for aim?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should be relatively easy because it's sitting in front of me. But then again,
Yep.
It's been a long day for this guy. I've got a 12, but with my dexterity, that's a dirty 19.
You aim right for the middle. Do you want to give me some damage?
Yeah. 3 for damage.
It doesn't. It just bing bing. The bullets just ricochet off the projector.
Man, they just don't make projectors the way they used to anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick it and try to knock it over.
All right. Do you want to? Yeah. Just. I'm not gonna make you roll for it again. Just roll me some damage.
Okay. 15.
So you knock it over, but the movie is still playing.
Even though the projector is knocked over.
Yeah. It's still shooting on the wall.
But like sideways?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Because remember, you're knocking it over, and it's and I should have given more context here. You knocked it over, but it lands in the pool of blood.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna sheath my revolver. I'm gonna take out my trusty father's hunting knife.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just like where the film is playing, like rolling through, I'm just gonna stab into it.
Okay, so you do. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You stab in through it. You tear all the film up.
Yeah.
However, as you're tearing up the last piece of film, it takes you a while, but it magically kind of pieces itself back together.
Okay.
Did you honestly think that was gonna work? Did you
I mean,
this is gonna work? Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it just seemed like the natural first course of action is kill the demon projector. All right. So I'm gonna look at the ancient writing on the wall and see if I got. Let me see what my intelligence bonus is here. I'm gonna see if I can just figure out anything about it.
Yeah. Roll me a d20.
Oh, 3.
So I'm gonna give you this because you have seen this writing before. So I'm just gonna give you it. It was amusing for you to get 3. I was hoping not, but I was gonna give you this regardless. It's you recognize it as vampire writing, vampire manuscript.
Oh, I have seen this before. Yeah. Okay.
And it's you read it roughly as such. Blood Hunters 3, The Gumshoe, produced, and it gives vampires that produce the film. And then down below, you see the name of Edgar Markov.
Ooh, that guy does not like me.
Film released a week ago. Film finished production a week ago.
Oof.
Now that's another mystery because movies take a long time to film, right? So that's another mystery, but you get all that information. I'll give it to you.
Okay. I'm gonna jot it down in my trusty notebook.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take out my little ear button that goes to Clue, and I'm gonna see if I got any reception in this demonic theater room.
If you can roll me a d20.
Okay. 2.
No, you don't have it. Goes.
Damn. Should have guessed. All right. All right. So I'm gonna take out my gun. I'm gonna set it to vampire mode because clearly that's what we're doing here. How many bullets do I have left? How many? I shot 2 at the screen.
Yeah,
I shot
you have
2 at the force field.
You have 4 left.
Oof. Okay. Well, so I am going to I'm gonna do a perception check. Is there any entrances or exits to this blood-filled demonic room?
You can see a door on the far left.
Okay, so I'm gonna sneak up to the door and I'm gonna put my ear and I'm gonna see if I can hear anything on the other side.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it because no, you don't. You can hear the cityscape of whatever city is behind it. You can hear cars flying. You can hear caw caw hoo hoo hoo.
I bet I'm in Vampira again. God, I hate this place. All right, I'm gonna just ease the door open.
No, owls wouldn't be in Vampira.
Oh.
They would be a dominant species if they were out in Vampira.
True.
because owls
Okay.
and bats don't get along.
That's a very good point. Yeah. Okay. Fair. So we're not in vampire anymore. I'm gonna ease.
Well,
the
you
door
don't know
open.
that. I'm just giving you information.
True. All right. I'm making all kinds of assumptions. I'm a little worried here. I'm lost in a strange land with 4 bullets. I'm gonna lean my shoulder on the door and very carefully just open it and like peek through the crack, see if I see anything.
Yeah. You open the door. It's nighttime, and you can see the lining, the dome, of the CBI headquarters. Off in the distance, you're in Utopia.
Huh. This is like a fever dream. Okay. So I'm gonna push my way through the door and I'm gonna look around and try to see number 1, is there anyone around me who might be a vampire? And number 2, what door am I coming out of here?
You're coming in out of one of the exits, and no one's behind. No one's around.
And one of the exits of the Clue building?
No, of the theater.
Of the theater. Whoa. Okay. Feeling a little disoriented here. And the good news is I found the projector room. Are the cops still outside?
You're in the back, so if you wanna,
I'm gonna sheath my gun but keep my hand on it because I am just losing it. There's no more trust left in me. And I'm gonna just, walk around to the front of the theater and see what I see.
So just to be clear, what's going on here? Okay, so you do that. Okay, you go back, you walk out, and as soon as you do that, the exit door closes and locks.
Okay. Damn, can't get back in there. All right.
Just to remember, you left the film projector in there too.
I tried to kill it. I tried so hard.
I know, but you could have took it with you, dude. You left it in there. You left it in there. That's why I'm like, to be clear, what happened? What's it? And I'm like, okay, all right, he does that. Okay, all right, okay.
Well, shit. I immediately realized that I forgot the projector in there, and it gives me great consternation. But I try the door, and it doesn't work.
Do you want to go back in? You want to see if you could go back in?
All right. Well, I try the door. I try to get back in there.
Okay. All right. Okay. Roll a D20.
Hey, sorry, let me back in. I forgot something. Hello?
Do you want to shoot it?
Hello?
Do you want to shoot
Markov? Markov, are you in there?
Okay, roll a D20.
Okay, 6.
No. It's you can't. It's locked back up.
Okay. So that's great. I guess I'm gonna. So first of all,
I want to help you, but I kind of don't.
Oh God. I don't even know what time it is. Like, did it send me back in the future by a week? Because it said it was produced a week ago.
You don't know.
All right. So I can't get back in the back. I'm gonna go around to the front and see what I see in the front of the theater. Are there cops, or is it right before the movie starts? What's happening? What time is it? What day is it? I don't even know. What week is
as
this?
You go to the front, you see people lined up, getting ready to go into the theater again. And
no!
You see the people going into the theater as you're coming in. The door is closing, and 5 minutes later, you hear, "Ah!" And the door swings open, and a river of blood flows out with body parts.
Okay, so first of all, this is ridiculous. But second of all,
why didn't you just take the
No, that would have been a great idea. That would have been a great idea.
Or just shoot it with your big, awesome gun. Just shoot it with your big, awesome.
Did I not? Oh, I didn't shoot.
Didn't. You shot it with the revolver.
I was trying to save my demon bullets for the vampires.
Okay, all right.
Okay, but I now know something that they do not know that I know.
Okay.
Which is, first of all, I know who released this movie, including a list of producers that I've written down. And second of all, I know that if I try to walk through that front door that's gushing blood, it'll put me 5 minutes to the past.
Well, so you don't know if you roll for it and you get a low number, maybe it will and maybe it won't.
Okay. So I am going to, you know, at first I'm going to call Clue.
Okay.
I'm going to call Clue and I'm just going to tell them like, hey, just so you guys are aware, it's been a hell of a day. Here's what I've been up to. Here, write this down. Here's a list of vampires. They produced the Blood Hunter film. They made it in a week. I'm just going to call them and verbal diarrhea this, just in case I die in the next few minutes.
Just to let you know, they like you're back in time. So you're back before you even went back in the theater. You're back before the police showed up. You're back before any of this happened. So you call them. Yeah, you call them Penelope again. Do you know what time it is? Hello?
Penelope, I'm going to need you to write some stuff down.
I'm in bed.
Then why does the phone go to you when you're in bed? Why isn't there somebody in the office? Do you guys have a night
emergencies. Shift? It's 1 o'clock.
Penelope, I am very sorry about your sleep schedule. I need you to grab a pen and paper immediately. I might die in 5 minutes.
Okay, she goes, better be worth it. All right. She gets a computer and she goes, all right. Okay.
So I tell her of
guy responsibilities. All right. Okay.
I'm sorry, Penelope. All right. Type quickly. I give her a brief rundown of the movie. It was made by vampires. There's a demon projector that seems to only be accessible when you walk through the movie screen. And then I pull out my notebook to see if I still have a list of all the producers written down. Does my notebook still show?
You didn't know that Blood Hunters was a movie made by vampires. This is the third one, JC. And you're just figuring out this now.
But it was produced by Victor Marcoux. And the whole
Victor
cinema...
Marcoux?
The Marcoux guy. The guy behind the child-stealing ring.
Markov?
Thank you. Yeah, that guy. Okay,
and
I'm a little upset.
She's like, hold on. Click, like, this guy we gave responsibilities to? Holy shit. All right, okay. Yeah. So
there's a theater full of dead people. They're all dead.
Yes. So I got this all down. I hate to say this, but Markov was released last week.
And then in 1 week he made a movie?
We couldn't hold him because when we arrested him and his operation, we were technically we weren't in our jurisdiction. We were in their jurisdiction. So
I hate the law.
Yeah.
This is why I'm a private investigator, because sometimes the law is bullshit. All right, Penelope, listen. A bunch of people died in a theater, and it's because of this movie, and this movie is made by... Just I'll tell you if I have any updates if I'm not dead in the next 5 minutes, all right?
All right, do you need assistance?
Yeah, send some people down. You know, there's a theater full of dead people.
All right, will do.
Oh, and tell them not to sit in the chairs, because if you sit in the chairs, you die.
I got it, Tracy. Just try not to die. Click.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to try to walk through the theater again. I'm going to just open the door and walk in, past the blood.
All right, you want to give me a D20?
Yes. And this time, if I make it into the stupid projector room, I'm gonna kill the shit out of it.
Okay.
All right, 16.
16? You make it in. You make it in.
I make it in.
Yeah, with no trouble.
I'm gonna pull out my gun, set it to vampire, and I'm just gonna walk up to the.
As you come in, the doors snap shut.
Of
The
course.
screen goes from black to white to black. And it's showing the projector shooting directly in front. And now there's blood filling up.
So it's showing the projector room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to the real life cinema projector room and just make sure that there's nothing up there.
You go back in the projector room
with my gun ready.
and
on
you
vampire
see
mode.
the projector there. And you see all the vampire manuscript, the wording on the wall again.
This is feeling so much like strange deja vu. But I didn't have. At least I didn't have to walk through the screen to get here this time.
Oh, you're telling me. That would be quite funny, though.
All right, I
kind of wish you would have.
Is there anybody else in the room, or just me and the demon projector?
No, it's just a demon projector.
I am going to take my gun. I'm
Okay.
going to turn it to celestial light, because I don't know, maybe the vampires are using some sort of demon magic.
Yeah.
Maybe it's demons. I'm just going to turn it to celestial light. That feels like a nice sort of catch-all, kill the bad guys kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Hold my anti-demon gun to the projector's face.
Okay.
And I'm just going to shoot right in. Just going to.
All right. Give me some damage.
All right.
You don't have to aim, just give me some damage.
Yeah, point blank. Okay, 16.
Yeah, you destroy it. You shatter it. And it doesn't magically pull itself back together. It's just.
All right. Well, that's great. I look around. No vampires just popped in because I shot the projector. Like, I'm still alone?
No, yeah. So, you hear a strange voice. A Creole voice.
Creole?
A Creole, an old voice with old magic attached to it. Why do you hate me? Why do you try to destroy my hard work? I do nothing to you. Gumshoe. I do nothing to you. But you try to harm me. Why?
Because your work killed a bunch of people. Why did you?
I'm trying to fix society. I'm trying to make them all vampires like me.
Oh, so you're a vampire and this movie makes them vampires, but they didn't make them vampires. They're dead. I saw them. They all just died.
But they are unworthy. If they would just commit to the film, they would be like me. They would be vampires.
So you're telling me you made a movie that turns the worthy into vampires and the unworthy into dead?
Yes. Because these humans are worthless. They are garbage.
But then you won't have anybody to eat.
That is not true. You did not see other films. All films were great success. They were made vampires. And you shun me. You think I'm a monster. I'm no monster.
Is this Markov?
And the voice just goes.
Huh. Well, at least I know the rationale behind what sort of happened, I guess. So, I'm gonna gather up all the pieces of the projector and all the tapes?
Yeah. And then as you're doing that, the door opens easily and Clue arrives. Freeze! Clue CBI!
Now you get here.
And
all
that's where we're going to end the episode. We're going to end the episode there, and then we're going to transport a couple days that night. We're going to have you at the desk saying the case number, whatever it was, the case of the Dead Society closed. And that's where we're going to leave it.
Oh, man. I thought I was going to die in that projector room.
That was quite funny when you left the. I'm like, so just to be clear, what's going on? I'm like, okay, this is going to be a 5-hour episode. This is going to be fun.
Oh man.
Oh man. So
thank goodness I rolled high when I was walking back in the door, because otherwise that could have been a very long attempt.
Oh, for sure. For sure. So guys, we want to know what you thought of this episode down below in the comment section. Mossy, did you laugh a lot?
I had to mute the mic once or twice.
I was like, yeah, for sure. All right, so before we go, we have to do some caveman growls. So let's do it.
Yeah, we got 3 today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, popular. Up first, we've got the personal side of business.
Personal side of business. Thanks for watching, and from us to you, you get a great big bad caveman.
Up next, we have Evelyn Martin Cruz.
Evelyn Martin Cruz, from us to you, you get a great big bad caveman.
What was that?
I don't know. Mossy trying to be the caveman.
Hey, that was not me.
No, Tracy trying to be the caveman.
I'm just joining in. I'm just trying to add an extra nuance.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we've got Angela de Todo Unpok.
What's her name?
Or Angelica.
Angelica, from us to you, you get a great big bad caveman. So guys, that will wrap it up for a brand new episode of D&D Storytime Clue. That will end this week. So thank you for Michael BM to do this show with me. Mossy, of course.
Pleasure.
We will see you next week. Michael, don't go anywhere because we gotta schedule in the next episode for you. So guys, until we see each other again next week, take care, be safe, be well, and we love you all. 50,000 plus, an UGG club for life. Peace.